Your ex finds a new partner. To stalk or not to stalk?
What do you mean not to stalk?
Not to stalk.
I'm not stalking nobody. That's my ex. I'm gone. Bye. Like, what? No, I'm definitely not stalking my ex's new partner.
I don't stalk. Why would I do that? We're no longer together. I'm seeing your new partner. What is it going to do to me? What is it going to benefit me? And I should be stuck on, oh, she's prettier than I am. Oh, no. You don't, no. No, it's over. Just move on.
I definitely stalk. I just have that type of energy. ID, birth certificate, where he's from, where he stays, and everything. It's very important to find out who the next person is.
Why?
Because I don't know. I've got a connection thing, fam. Like if I date you, I just need to know that you're well taken care of after me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
a caring dude.
yeah. So it's all about love at the end of the day.
Nah. Umhlaba omdala undlule nokwawo. There's no reason to even know what your partner is up to. In fact, kube kuyangami ngabe usinawo ne-ex bese niya relocate.
Mina ngiyastokana. So probably it won't even be like ukuthi ngimstokiswa ngokuthi sengifinde out in ndovele ngifinde out la kuleli page la lomjida ukuthi vele sonecherilenge, but probably ngimstoke, but angazi.
What are the circumstances? Is she hot? To stalk. I need to see what she's doing so I can get some tips. So I can be hot too.
What? What are you talking about?
Because, you can always learn something from someone. So to stalk. I mean, I don't stalk. I don't have an account where I go in raw. You see, Nta is Forever has checked
and
your status and liked.
So now you're like the conversation.
I must be. Don't I think I'm worth the conversation? Am I not worth the conversation? I'm just saying.
Who is my ex? Like, who is that? Like, if you're not in my life, you don't exist, and you're not worth my time, so therefore your partner is not worth anything to me, so I don't have time for that. Also, I don't have exes. I only have a current.
First and foremost, what's an ex? I'm a happily married man. I've been
Hypothetically.
All I can remember is my marriage. I'm sorry.
Hypothetically.
I feel like there's a time period
For what?
for this ex thing.
Never.
Nah.
I still rep my ex from 91, dog. I was born in 91 too.
I'm sorry, but
I'm telling you.
if it ends, I forget you.
Not to stalk. Because, guys, we broke up, he moved on, so should I. Like, going back there to stalk, see whatever is going on in his life or the girl's life, obviously, means I'm really not over him. So
it ain't none of my business. I think I'm the queen of cancellation. If you're out, you're out.
The only person I'm gonna stalk, the person that I'm with now. When we break up, I stalk that person until they come back.
Sorry.
Ooh. I know. Exes be like that. Let's go.
Should you get a separate bedroom with your partner?
Then why are we in a relationship? Slala kanye together. Oh no, together.
Yes, nangabe maybe qala nivakashe khona, I guess. I don't know. Why would you want to get a separate bedroom in your own house? A second bedroom for the kids when they're born. For guests, for visitors, but you are using one bedroom. You could get a second one as long as you are using one, that's fine.
Yes.
No.
The space is necessary. I mean, you don't always have to like be in separate bedrooms, but like it's necessary. Like the space. I feel like in relationships, it's not normalized to have your own, like, to be individual in a relationship. And see, we are individuals.
No. Why would I do it? No. definitely no. We can have an extra room for the days where we just feel like, I don't want to talk to you today, but no.
Absolutely. I've got a very low social battery, so I wouldn't survive a full 24 hours with the same person in the same room. I get extremely agitated, so absolutely.
No. I feel like the bedroom is where we need to all end up together. I'm down for having like a man cave. And what do women have? Men have a man cave, and then women have
a dolly house.
I don't know about that, but
yeah.
I think that works. Like, have your own space and then all come back. You gotta have them cuddles. You know what I mean?
No separate bedrooms. I feel like that's why you have the whole day. Go play golf, go see your friends, but come back home to mama, to your wife. Whoa! I know that's right.
I don't know, man. I just feel like it just doesn't make sense. Why are we even together if we can't be in the same room? It just doesn't make sense to me. I think it's done. It's at the period of divorce at that point. Like, nah.
I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't. Because I like cuddles, guys. I kind of snuggle and all that. I wouldn't. Others would do it and it works. Apparently, you know people like their personal space. I don't. I want you.
How? Why? How are we gonna sleep without each other? I mean, partner. Unless it's Kabene, but even in that case, sleep together forever.
No, you need to share the same bed with your partner. You need to share the same bed. Otherwise, why are you living together?
What are your thoughts on a churchgoer that calls their pastor either father, papa, or daddy?
Oh, daddy. Daddy.
A churchgoer that calls the pastor daddy.
Just giving pushiri. Your pastor is your pastor, and you should address him as pastor. Daddy, Papa is even, to me, it just reminds me of Pushiri and all of those pastors, those prophets.
I honestly don't understand Limfondeo. I really like, don't you have parents at home? I'm sorry, but they're just a messenger. So can you please just listen to the message that they're relaying to you? Don't then get too deep with the relationship with Papa. Yeah, no.
That is weird. That is nasty. You can't call your pastor daddy. No.
But I just feel like it's just too deep. You are just pushing it. It always feels like you are in a cult. For me, that's my opinion.
We have parents at home, guys. We have parents at home. Like, I get the whole my spiritual father concept, but to the extent of calling you Papa, like now I'm even respecting you more than my actual father. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Don't do it.
I feel like that person is naughty. Don't call the pastor daddy. Call the pastor pastor. Pastor and then surname at least. No ways. That person is naughty.
Are they, like, the only time you call someone daddy, I'm assuming is because it's daddy. So if they are, then yeah, but otherwise, no, it's creepy. No.
Go deeper. Please go home and talk to your parents. Talk to your mom. Find your real papa. Because the only father I believe we should have is a spiritual father, which is God. And that's just there where it should end. My father should be my father. Deadbeat or not, I have a father. Then I can have a stepfather. No, this one must rest. Yeah, it's just Shumaela Mnetfu, let's live. Yeah.
If it was innocent, like if we lived in a world where it was just a pet name, like you know how I call you my boy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like that would be fine. My problem with these papa, dad, or these names that we give pastors is that it's been misused in so many relationships. Like there's people who are either being thugs or thugged. So I don't like it no more. Because if it was innocent and people were just being sweet, I'd be okay.
I think weird. I think pastor wakho kumele kube Babe Dlamini, you know, Babe Makakola. You can't call him Papa. It's sexual look. It's weird. You can't call your pastor Papa or Daddy. No, you can't.
I feel like, let's be respectful. Babe is fine. Babe, Mfundisi, yabo. But now when it's Papa, it's giving. She's so stuck on that.
Who says daddy? I'm so sorry. Wait, am I being judgmental? Is that what's happening right now? Because am I being...
No.
People can't possibly...
No, I think, do you know what? It gets a little creepy when that happens, I think. It's a little creepy. Because, I mean, Daddy is Jesus, no? He says we should call him Dad. Well, call God Dad. But yeah, so now when you call this one, it's giving, I'm no longer coming to church for God, I'm coming for Daddy. It does sound weird, huh?
It's strange.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it either. I don't like it either.
Daddy.
Yeah, we're not coming to church for Daddy. Ugh.
Preach, Daddy.
Nope. Next.
I think it just gives sugar daddy vibes, man. Yeah, I swear, it's wrong.
And no pastor should be giving out any sugar unless it's in packets into the poor people.
What characters meet the criteria of being picked for a praise team esondweni?
Well, I think you have to know how to sing.
Obviously, angeke uze uyonatha Saturday bese sowufika ukuphefumulela tshwala lapha empopeni. So if you're one of those drinking people, shame, you won't make it to the praise team. Drinkers go to church, but I don't think you'd make it to the praise team.
I think your character, first of all, you need to know how to sing. Ne? If you know how to sing, I don't think really they focus on how you dress, but you should put effort into it. And if you're going to be in front of the whole church, yes. I think you need to be nice as well, because you can't have a praise team member that's bossy or bully or serious. I mean, I think I think singing, be nice, and dress well, or at least try.
First and foremost, you got to be a Christian. You know, I'm assuming we're talking about a Christian church. You've got to be Christian because you can't be singing praises of something you don't understand, first and foremost.
I don't know how people do it nowadays in churches, honestly. Like, they don't lead us in worship. They scream.
Boba nesiketi se-jean. 2 benamaphamps abe maningi kuyagidwa praise team and PSI 7. 4 pushback, no cornrows, ungafaki isigcoko, the ones that ladies wear. 5 wende ngathi uyakholwa yabo, like ema extra kuma movie lokuthi ngathi baya act but aba act like wende ngathi uyakholwa. Yeah, I think also ufuna umshado but ungawutholi but ufune. I think lokhu ungawutholi keeps you in the praise team.
Praise team.
Vocal cords, right?
You gotta sing. Yeah, vocal cords. You gotta sing. You gotta
look presentable.
And don't be shy. So I think we qualify. Just hit me.
Good to know.
You need to know how to sing. You need to volunteer in church ceremonies or events, if it's a wedding, whatever you call it?
Yeah, I think they look for one, of course, you know, how well behaved are you as a human being? How do you present yourself also? Here at church, not just outside of church, here in church, how do you present yourself? Respect. They also look for punctuality. And then, I don't know if looks are a character, you know, but they do look for looks as well. How you dress up, you know, because once you're on the praise team, you definitely have to look neat. So you just have to look like a person you know, you can't just take Mbesh and put him up there like that.
How do you successfully go through your partner's phone without being caught?
Ooh, darling.
You don't
I
go
don't
through
do
your
that,
partner's
yeah.
phone. That is weird energy. That is just,
Yeah.
I don't like
Do
that.
I want to break
Girl,
my heart for no
stop
reason?
that.
But
Stop that right now. Okay. Whoever's doing it, your friends, your mom, your aunt, just,
don't do it.
Cut it out.
Unless you're gonna leave. Yeah.
well, they're not gonna. So just don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
And they're not even about like finding out. It's just, it's private. It's privacy. It's what you were talking about. You have to be individuals in a relationship. I
Yeah,
have my own things that are my
exactly.
things.
Yeah. Because you won't like it when he does it.
You'll cry.
Exactly.
You'll cry.
First of all, don't do that. Don't go through your partner's phone because you will find what you're looking for and you will be not even hurt. You'll be crushed.
Good night, chilled, strong drinks. But you just take a sip. Every 20 minutes, take a sip. And watch him keep drinking. And then you just take the phone, put in the fingerprint, just take Kasha. And then you're like, And you're done. And then you cry, and then yashuga.
Say, how do I do what? How do I go through my shorty phone without what? You mean the easiest thing to do? Let me school you. What you do is when she's sleeping and her phone right, you take your thumb, you bang, you open the phone, right? This person is out. And also what you're trying to do is don't leave any footprints, you know, digital footprints. Like you should clear the recent clear the tabs and everything when you're done. So you gotta really go in there smooth. And mind you, once you get the thumb in, you might not get it next time. So you gotta go through everything you want. Start with WhatsApp, just type baby, type I love you. And then all the I love you message from other cats will come through. So should I say more? Yeah. I can go the whole day. This is something I'm learning. I do all the time. Yeah, it's something I do all the time, dog. Like, it seems simple. Even when if she has a pin, so all you gotta do is that sometimes when she's logging in, you just do something like that. Check it out.
I think you have to wait for them to not be around, first of all. But there's nothing productive about going through your partner's phone yet. Stress in there. Because even if you successfully go through it, but because before. So I don't think you can actually successfully go through it. Because how manje prudence. Umatela prudence when so matela prudence.
You just don't go through your partner's phone for whatever. Meaning my ulcers. I don't see a reason why I should trigger my ulcers by going through the phone in Kanze hey. Because like you guys with deep voices, you text with your voices. Lalilema voice note. These people have work husbands now. And just don't.
There is no way you're not going to get caught. Because you're going to go through the phone and see things that you are not supposed to see, and you're miserable, and eventually your partner's going to ask you what's wrong, and yeah, there's just nowhere you're not going to get caught. And guys, don't do it. It's really wrong. Don't.
Personally, I wouldn't go through my partner's phone, so I wouldn't know. If I would, or if I were to, I think what would happen, Ngongsha is right before she goes to take a bath. Right before. She probably doesn't need her phone when bathing, right? Yeah, so Ngongsha is right there and then, but I need to have a serious reason to even want to do that. Otherwise, nah, not for me.
You need to check, just for her safety, you need to check her phone from time to time. I used to do it once a month.
Okay.
Yeah, just to make sure that Shorty's safe, because Shorty's be wilding on TikTok and everything. So I just need to make sure she's all right.
How do you tell a guy or a girl it's time to go back home? Like, ish, buyele emzini mfethu.
Khona mina ngagcina ngimtshela sengivakashela ngidovakashela ngisisi wami and isisi wami u strict and ekhaya bathi ukuthi mina angitsholi because we are not allowed in my culture. Ngakhohlwa si culture yami nalo ntombazane iyafana. So I did that. Or nje ukuvuka umsebenzi lo ngawu understand or utshele sekutadedi.
Bye. I need my space.
And she needs it. I feel like I'll probably beat around the bush for like 3 days trying to figure out how am I going to say. I'm like, oh, I don't have food anymore. Or, the cleaners are coming today. Or I think the floor is sinking. Maybe there's a little bit of.
It's fine. I can hold it up. It's okay.
No, just go home. That's the name of the
That you
fourth
see,
day. Go home. Yeah.
You see, you could have just started from the beginning.
I can't do
I
that.
just need my space. Obviously, like, there's tone to everything. You can't just be like, yo,
it's awkward.
Out, you have to be like, I feel like we've spent enough time. Thank you.
It's too awkward.
See you next time. I want to miss you.
I'd go find a bench at a park because it's just too awkward.
I think for me, if I really like you, it never gets to that point. Like, I can always be around you 24/7 without getting tired. That's if I like you. But if I don't, it's like, oh, I have to study. I have a family meeting, so I lie. I lie.
My baby is a chore. Tell me to go home. Why do I need to go home? Then I explain why, and yeah, that's just that. Listen, I don't know how to do this thing too much. Yeah, I'm just a bit cut straight to the point, yeah.
Well, obviously, like, you're a guest. You're not here to stay forever. You have to go back at some point. Like, go back home. Say kayinda. Like, personally, I just asked, like, how long are you planning on staying here again? Like, what's the plan? Chilling and, like, hint, like, the door. Don't they miss you at home or something?
I'm guessing this is when she's come over, and Manchester United is starting playing at 5 o'clock, and you can see it's 4:30, and she's busy showing you TikToks, or she's telling you about her week.
Yeah.
How you say, yo, that's a tough one, hey?
Yo, there's nothing lenyanyisana njenge guest that doesn't know ne kuti soya overstay. So I think you have to lie basically. Kuti, I need to go somewhere now, or maybe my mom's coming. Maybe a friend is coming. Vele basically you have to lie. Because nangabe yena angeva ngathi mele ngabe soya hamba, then how can you politely tell them? Because I think so overstayed and said to hamba. I think you have to lie.
You don't. You make an excuse and you have to go. Surely he won't stay behind. See? You make an excuse, you get called, and then he has to go.
I think the easiest one is usually to say you have somewhere to be, of course, like, oh, your mom, you have to drop off something. Like, wait, you're going through the bus rank, right? So I'm also going to the bus rank. I need to pick up something for my mom. Let me drop you, and then I'll go sort out my mama right quick. Let me take you now.
That's it. You bring up the travel options before she even asks about them. So you be like, I'm actually going to town later. I can drop you off at your house. I was going to drop you off.
Exactly.
Kumbi.
No, I mean, wow.
As a black person at a store, how do you say, ish? Nah, man, I can't afford this. It's too expensive for me.
Just keep asking silly questions like, is there a need for this? When is the sale coming up? Are you going to have a sale next week? I don't know. But I don't buy expensive things, so. What do you think?
I think the universal way to say something is expensive at a shop, or it also clashes with the universal way of saying I can't afford it, is, hayi, nawubuya.
Ndakushayela.
You know, yeah. One thing I usually do is, asakhona most like akusiye egcina le. You know, because you gotta leave hope, you know, in the person in the
the
shop.
salesman.
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but I lie all the time. I'm like, this is nice, but maybe nangaba na green. Ukhona.
Then they say they have green. Yeah, green ukhona. Khona black. Ah, black ukhona.
Then I'll be like, ngivala ngabani isikhathi?
Asivali.
I'll find a way, but the universal way of saying this is expensive is I'll come back. Because if it's not, you just say, ngongibekele.
Oh yeah.
No boy.
I'll be like,
I'll be right
no,
back.
no.
No, I mean, I ask. I'm like, oh, is this the right price? Oh, okay, so you're keeping money in your boys.
I just put it back. I'm like, oh, nope. No way.
I'm coming back.
Well, I make my clothes. So anytime I'm looking, I'm just like, this is ridiculous.
I can do it myself.
Like, you're crazy.
I don't make my own clothes. I'm not that talented, so I buy everything. Like a loser.
Shami, I think that way young boy said that and I just leave even and I'm gone. It's as simple as that. Really.
Yo, bayahlanya. The small thing for this big prize. Aibo.
I did it 2 days ago. You give them the assurance. You give them the assurance that Lenvo, we are booyah. You push it even a little bit. Ngicela ungibekele langembili because ngibuya nyalo. Ubuthe nesendivala ngabani just to add a little bit of trust. Ngikwendile mina. Bengiyothenga ama-under beka ePort.